In this lecture, we're going to work with inline models. We're going to quickly go to Qt Creator, start a new project, and show you what I mean. Okay, here we are in Qt Creator. We are going to create a new project. It's a Qt Quick application. We're going to call it inline model demo. Save it in a location on our drive. Hit next. Choose our Qt version. Choose our kit and finish. We want to change the title to say inline models. And what we want to do is go to the previous lecture, copy the code because it is going to be mostly similar. We want to copy from the list view here and go up to the last line here, copy this, come back in this example, and paste in everything. We want to get rid of this component because we don't want it. We are also going to get rid of the model because we are going to use an inline model, which is the whole purpose of this lecture. We are going to come back to the view here and take out the model ID that we specified here. We are going to specify our own model inline. The way you do that, you specify the data that you display in the model like an array. So for example, if we wanted to display the months in a year, we could say January. And put in the entire thing until we have all the months in a year. Okay, this is how you specify inline data in your list view. You want to do this when you want to quickly display some data in the list view and you don't want to display an external list model like we did in the last lecture. But a problem arises. How do you display this data in the delegate? If you come to the delegate here, you see that we used country plus capital. These were the attributes that we had in the list model. But we don't have a list model defined here, so what do you think we'll do to do that? Well, there is a default role that is in the model that you specify like this, and that happens to be named model data like this. Okay, if you specify it like this, it is going to display whatever data that you directly specified in your model like this. If we run the application, we are going to see the months in a year from January to December in a list view like this. Notice how convenient this is. You don't need to maintain anything outside the list view. You just specify your data. This is really what I wanted you to see. The rest is really the same. We have our model, we have our delegate, which is completely like it was in the last lecture. But one thing we forgot to change things here. And let's run and show you what happens if we try to click on one. It is going to say reference error, capital is not defined because it is not defined in here. We don't have that in our roles. So we are going to take all this out and say model data. Our default role for a model that you define like this. Let's run. We have our months, and if you click, you see that we capture the month that the user clicked upon. In the next lecture, we're going to show you how you can put some decorations on your list view and decorate the header, the footer, and put some highlights on your data. I'll see you there.